was trying to go live, but I kept getting disconnected. So
You probably don't get any service, I bet you.
I had 3 bars.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. It's more than I
All right,
have.
good afternoon. We are here together for a naturalization ceremony honoring and welcoming 22 candidates to become new citizens of the United States of America from 17 different countries. Today is a very important, very special day for our newest citizens, for their family and their friends. So it's an extra special treat to be able to get to share this with the students here. Thank you for joining us and bringing your energy and excitement and celebrating with our new citizens today. So before we begin, I would like to take a moment to introduce our special guests who are here with us today. So we have Adam Stein, the supervisor of the Judicial Security Unit with the U.S. Marshals Service. We have Barb Bashaw and Dave Myers, the Honor Guard from American Legion, Post 91. We have Suzanne Grinling, the principal. Thank you so much for being our host today. Haley Perro, Outreach Director, Sydney Hicks, Staff Assistant, Mackenzie Pate Intern from the Office of U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders' office. Liv Marshall, the Staff Assistant, and Jamie Collins, the intern with the Office of the United States Senator Peter Welch's office. Thank you for being here with us today. We have Eileen Lax, Director of Constituent Services from the Office of U.S. Congresswoman Becca Balint's office. We have Sonia DeWolf, our Immigration Services Officer. We have Sarah Copeland-Hansis, the Vermont Secretary of State. And with her is Brian Mills, her Chief of Staff. We have Cindy Hammond, Jason Curie, Kim Vieta, and Ken Upsall from the U.S. Passport Agency. They're in the back waving. The most important for you all to see where they are. We have Joanne Neckerson and Johanna Ferguson from the Vermont League of Women Voters. And they will be in the back as well, ready to get you all registered to vote today. So we have Betty Ann Andrews and Ginger Phelps from the Green Mountain chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution. Thank you all so much for being with us here today and being part of this meaningful celebration. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Principal Grinling for welcoming remarks.
Good afternoon. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to this momentous occasion, a day that marks the beginning of a new chapter. We gather today to celebrate your journey, recognize your incredible accomplishments, and your achievement of becoming citizens of the United States of America. And we want to thank you for sharing this experience with all of us. This ceremony is more than just the completion of paperwork or the long end of a process. It is the reminder of the principles, values that unite us all: freedom, equality, justice, and democracy. Each of you brings your unique story, and we are excited to be the first to welcome you as citizens of the United States. Thank you. And I'm going to ask one of our 8th grade students, Naomi Shallow, to come up for welcoming remarks from our students that are here today.
As a whole, Frederick H. Tuttle Middle School would like to welcome everyone for being here today. Throughout this quarter in social studies class, we have been learning about citizenship and the naturalization process to become a citizen in the U.S. And more than anything, we know how hard you have all worked to get to this point. One big aspect of government in the United States is civic participation, and for the citizens of the United States to participate in their government through elections and voting. With that being said, after this ceremony, there will be a voter registration booth for our newly naturalized citizens to register to vote, and that is also open for anyone else eligible to register. Overall, we just want to say thank you for being here, and congratulations on a very big accomplishment.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. It is my privilege to present to the court 23 applicants for naturalization from 17 countries. Each applicant has been examined by an officer of USCIS, and each applicant has been found eligible for naturalization. USCIS now comes before the court to move all candidates be naturalized. Your Honor, there are also 5 applicants that have requested a change of name be granted by the court. The service interposes no objections to these requests. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Based upon that certification, we will administer the oath. And upon the completion of that oath, you all will become naturalized United States citizens. The request for changes of your name will be granted. Okay, so, but you do have to listen to some remarks before we get there. Sorry. My name is Heather Cooper. I am the Chief Judge of the United States Bankruptcy Court for the District of Vermont. It is my privilege and honor to be here today because generally speaking, people aren't very excited to see the bankruptcy judge. So it's really nice to all be together on this happy occasion. So today, you'll hear some of the same sentiments as people address you and say welcome, welcome, welcome. But you all have been through quite a journey, and it's quite an accomplishment. So we will, you'll just have to bear with me. I promise not to take too long, okay? So today we recognize and celebrate the great future we all have in common as Americans. So in my view, this formal ceremony represents something that is fundamental and noble about our country and the American way of life. The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution was adopted more than 150 years ago on July 9, 1868. The Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment reads, "All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside." So there are 2 basic ways by which people become United States citizens, being born here and by completing the naturalization process. Now, my path to United States citizenship was the less difficult of the 2. I just was fortunate enough to have been born here. But like my great-grandparents, you all have chosen to pursue a new chapter in your lives by following the more demanding path to United States citizenship, and that's the naturalization process. So it is a very challenging process. As my intern can attest, he took the test yesterday. But as my mother used to say, anything worth having is worth working for. You have my respect and my admiration for having seen the process all the way through. This is a special day for you and your families as you complete the citizenship journey, and I am fortunate to have this opportunity to share it with you. So you might know the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum. It's a traditional motto of the United States. It can be found in many places, including on the back of a dollar bill and on the official seal of the United States that you might see in various federal buildings and courthouses. The phrase translates to out of many, one. That has truly been the essence of the United States from its infancy until today. The choice of that motto over 2 centuries ago reflects the importance of legal immigration and naturalization to the fabric of this great country. So we are one nation of people from many backgrounds who are all bound together by certain fundamental principles: freedom, equality, equality, justice, and humanity, chief among them. 2 centuries ago, we were one nation of people from many backgrounds who are all bound together by certain fundamental principles: freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, chief among them. 2 centuries ago, we were one nation of people from many backgrounds who are all bound together by certain fundamental principles: freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, chief among them. As American citizens, we all share a responsibility to each other and to all future Americans to preserve and promote these principles every day. Most of you have already contributed to our society by working and living in the United States for many years. As newly naturalized citizens, you are invested with many important rights, including the freedom of expression, to worship as you wish, to a fair trial, to vote, to run for office, and ultimately the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And along with those rights come responsibilities to respect and obey the law, respect the rights, beliefs, and opinions of others, to serve on juries when called upon, and to support and defend the Constitution and our nation. That balance of rights and responsibilities borne by all American citizens, whether by birth or naturalization, is what makes our country the unique and wonderful place that it is. While assuming these responsibilities, please do not forget where you come from. You are a diverse group of people from many different countries. As you renounce your former citizenship in your oath today and pledge your loyalty to the United States, please do not give up your own history, your culture, or your traditions. Please bring those with you. Bring your music, your literature, your celebrations, your manners. Those of us who have been Americans for many years can learn much from you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic that is America. Thank you for letting me share this special day with you all today, and congratulations on your citizenship, and welcome to the American family. At this point, I am going to hand the microphone over to Ms. LeClaire to do the roll call for the oath, and then we will go through it and do the oath. And I promise not to go too fast, because you have lots of things you're thinking about. So,
Okay, when your name is called, please stand and remain standing. And you can follow along with the oath on the front cover of the program. Those in the audience can also follow along if you like. Elmaze Sila. Gaston Mondoti. Sanam Michelle Wong. Dekhendra Bikram Shrestha. Muna Kumari Magji. San Bahadur Mugar. Miguel Hernandez. Charlotte Elizabeth Brackett. Laxman Pradhan. Novaros Opanda Nixon. Bonide Isidore Kashindi. Sa A. Tu. Tashi Sherpa. Saring Dolma Niyashine. Rohit Mugar. Berglind Sonia Davis. Makuba Jariv. Onyunai Okumaka Onabogi. Ku P. Hans Christian Fister. Furba Dema Tamung. Shirak Shabani. Carolina Harte. Sergio de Oliveira Alvarez. Helu Leo. Dal Bahadur Subedi. Please raise your right hand.
okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. Ready? I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. And now I will turn the microphone over to Morgan.
This poem is called Citizenship. In a land of freedom and dreams, where liberty's torch always gleams, lies the heart of a nation, bold and grand, where citizenship proudly takes its stand. A country built on diverse embrace, from different backgrounds we form our space. For citizenship knows no distinction or tie, it unites us as one under the same sky. With duty and honor, we proudly swear to protect and serve our land's welfare. Through challenges great, we stay strong. Together we rise, harmonious and long. For citizenship knows no borders or divide. It brings us closer, side by side. With rights and freedoms, we are blessed to speak our minds, to pursue success. For citizenship grants us the power to shape a nation in each passing hour. So let us cherish this sacred creed, the privilege to serve, the will to lead. For citizenship is not just a name, it's the flame of unity that lights our aim.
Thank you, Morgan. So at this time, we have some shuffling to do. We're going to do our presentation of certificates. So I'm going to ask Judge Cooper, our Marshal, the Vermont Secretary of State, the Vermont League of Women Voters, the DAR, and our congressional delegation to form our receiving line. We'll do this right in front of the podium here.
See that? Oh,
Presentation of certificate.
And then this time when your name is called, we'll have you come up and start at this end of the receiving line and then make your way down to the judge. And you'll receive gifts and your certificate of naturalization. And friends and family, please feel free to clap and cheer and take photos. Just remember again that you'll have more time after the ceremony to take more pictures, so don't feel rushed to do so. So we'll have you again start at this end with the DAR. Elme Sila, formerly of Kosovo. Sanaa Michelle Wong, formerly of Jamaica. Sana, thank you. Dekhendra Bikram Shrestha, formerly of Nepal. Muna Kumari Maji, formerly of Nepal. San Bahadur Mugar, formerly of Bhutan. Miguel Hernandez, formerly of Mexico. Charlotte Elizabeth Brackett, formerly of the United Kingdom. Laxman Pradhan, formerly of Bhutan. Nova Ross Opanda Nixon, formerly of the Philippines. Sa A. Tu, formerly of Burma. Tashi Sherpa, formerly of Nepal. Saring Dolma Nayishanyang, formerly of India. Rohit Mugar, formerly of Nepal. Berglind Sonia Davis, formerly of Iceland. Onyenai Ukamaka Onibogu, formerly of Nigeria. Khu P, formerly of Burma. Hans Christian Pfister, formerly of Germany. Furba Dema Tamang, formerly of Bhutan.
See her? She's holding it. Yeah.
Shirok Shabani, formerly of Congo Kinshasa. Carolina Harte, formerly of Sweden. Sergio de Oliveira Alvarez, formerly of Brazil. Kelu Leo, formerly of China. Dal Bahadur Subedi, formerly of Bhutan. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much to Judge Cooper and our Marshal, the Secretary of State, the League of Women Voters, the DAR, and the Congressional Delegation for helping with our presentation. And now I'm going to invite another student, Nina Wilson, to make some more remarks. Or do a reading, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Take a picture of her though.
We can wait. You'll be alright. Yeah. They won't know. They think I'm working at home.
Message her.
Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, mother of exiles from beacon hand, glows worldwide in welcome, her eyes command. The airbridge harbor that twin cities frame. Keep ancient lands, you storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
And now we will invite Vermont Secretary of State to make a few remarks.
It is so great to be here with you today, and I am so impressed with your timing because you are the last group of Vermonters to be naturalized. before the election. Nicely done. Good timing. And I wanted to tell those of you out in the audience what I was handing to the folks who are our new neighbors. And it's a copy of Freedom and Unity, which is a graphic guide to, I'm seeing some nodding heads, a graphic guide to civics and democracy in Vermont. So this will talk about the way we organize our local communities, the way we organize our state, as well as how we organize ourselves as a country. And I like to share this with folks who are newly naturalized because there are some things that we do in Vermont that are a little different than other states. But the other thing that I said to these folks as they were coming through was welcome. Because we all feel so excited that you have chosen to come here and to be neighbors with us. And as the judge said before in her remarks, we want you to come with your ideas, with your value, with your energy and your focus and your music and your food and your culture, and please share those with us. But most of all, please register to vote, because we want you to share your vision for what new leadership will look like for our country, as well as for our governor, statewide office holders, and your local elected officials. So when you register to vote, in your ballot packet, you will find a voter guide, a QR code to find your voter guide, so that you can look up the folks who are on your ballot, read a little bit about them, and decide which of them you think you would like to vote for, or reach out and contact them and ask them why they're running for office. Because when you live in a democracy, the people you vote for then work for you. So consider this a job interview. You're interviewing those candidates. And if they pass the job interview, then they win your vote. So welcome to our democracy, welcome to the United States of America, and happy voting.
Would any of you like to make any remarks about what today means to you? Or any of our special guests like to make remarks? Okay. All right. Well, based upon that, we will. We will move forward to the remarks by Liam Duffy on the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, this is it.
This
right?
is it. This is the last.
Today, I want to reflect on the Pledge of Allegiance. This pledge holds a special meaning. Some see it as a declaration, some see it as a promise, and others as a better future. But it has a different meaning for me. For me, it means that America isn't always going to be perfect, but no matter what, it will always value the freedom, safety, and equality you deserve. When we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, we aren't just saying words. We are saying we support and value our republic. A republic is a representative democracy where everyone is valued and has a say. We are also saying we are committed to freedom and fairness. The pledge is a testament to the sacrifices made by generations past to secure and protect these values. The pledge means something to all of us, U.S. citizens, old and new. So I encourage you, go find out what the pledge means to you as proud American citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Liam. Liam, would you like to help lead the pledge with our Marshal, Adam Stein?
Thought you got out of that one, did you?
Yeah.
Good afternoon and congratulations. Liam, you want to start the pledge with me? Please rise. Place your hands on your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Okay, please be seated, just a few before we adjourn.
Thanks.
I want to take a moment and thank you, FHTMS, for hosting and for providing refreshments for our new citizens and their guests prior to the ceremony. Thank you to Principal Grenling and students Naomi Shalhoub, Morgan Muir, Nina Wilson, and Liam Duffy for your remarks and contributions. They were absolutely lovely. Thank you to Monica sorry guys. Monica Desrocher, Ted Godfrey, and Aaron Godding for your contributions in coordinating the ceremony with the court, and please forgive me if I completely messed up your name. Thank you to the Vermont Secretary of State's office and the Vermont League of Women Voters, who are here to assist our new citizens with the process of voter registration. Voting in Vermont brochures are available in English, Nepali, Chinese, Somali, and Swahili. Representatives from the U.S. Passport Agency are present today to assist citizens and guests with applying for a passport and to answer any questions you may have. Thank you again to all of our guests for attending and for your contributions to the ceremony. New citizens and your families, you are welcome to stay and take pictures. The deputy clerk is happy to help with any photos. So congratulations. One more round of applause.
You gotta go take pictures.